guys, welcome to the third episode of the Unnamed terrain coaster. my brain just went blank then. We're actually starting the theming for the coaster now. All the rock work's finished. I finished it off camera because it would be an extra episode for nothing really. I mean, the second episode wasn't really needed, but yeah, we're actually we are actually starting the theming, as you can tell. I've come up with a slight bit of story for this. It's inspired by Edge of the Forest and Dark Hollow, that were all in Tower Scarefest. The idea is some sort of like demon lurks in the forest, and once he lays eyes on you, everything around you starts to rot or something like that. That's my idea. So I've come up with some bits of theming for that. I'm not entirely sure what the name of the coaster is yet. That sign that's at the start of the queue, I don't know if you saw it or not. That's just like so it can turn into something else later on in the queue, rather than it being like the name of the area. I actually kind of like how this theming's turned out. You'll see a bit later on. I've done 3 times speed, like I said last time. I was going to do 3 times speed rather than doing we're paused. I was going to do 3 times speed rather than the 2 times speed because it was taking forever, and the 5 times speed was too much. So 3 times speed is alright speed. I've changed the rain from light rain to heavy rain because I just thought, it looks pretty cool. And yeah, I think the atmosphere of it is pretty cool, like all the fog and everything. Let me know for any name suggestions for this. It's like dark and creepy. I might just ask AI for a name because I can't think of a name for it. Also a name for the park really, because it's all really like this sort of rockwork style. Like it's all like rocky terrain, hills, valleys. Voice crack. Hills, valleys, and stuff like that. So just let me know if you have any ideas what I should do. I'm not entirely sure on coasters yet. What coasters I should build. What themes I should do. What, like if I should do any dark rides. I could do a dark ride. I'm not amazing at dark rides, but I could try and do one. I could try and actually do a multi-dimensional coaster, because usually when I do one, it's more of a dark ride with like a launch with a few bits that are actual coaster, and then just a dark ride for the rest of it. See, I'm just walking through the queue line. Once I think it was around the time when I'd done all the normal looking theming. Yeah, and then that's where all the sort of I've changed the snow just to see what it looks like. And then later on in the queue, all the theming starts to rot, which I think is pretty cool. So that's what we're going to be doing very soon, I think. Yeah, here we're recreating this gate a bit, so then it can be like the gate sort of ride, but I didn't really do that. I just kind of made the 2 poles. I didn't do the bamboo. I was going to, but then I couldn't find a piece that looked like it, so I just did the the poles. My mind went blank again. Yeah, I was looking for a bamboo piece that would work, but I couldn't really find any. What can I talk about now? What can I talk about? I could talk about that. I've put a lot of lights around, like I've done a bunch of lighting, that's why there's green lights everywhere. I've also put white lights on the lift hill, so like if you needed to be evacuated, then on the lift hill there's lights there. I just thought, why not? It's like a little bit of realism I can do. It doesn't take much time. And here we're making this look like it's being taken over by branches. And then the rot-free wood turns into rotting wood, which I think is pretty cool. And then what we're going to do now, we take that little canopy thing, I make some of it green. I don't know why. It's the only way I can make it look like it's rotting, but it's not really the best. And then the little lantern tower, flame turns green. And then we're taking these market barrows, just all the empty ones rather than the ones with things in there this time, and they're all over the place. And we should go to some. I thought I didn't place that, but I did. Oh, and now we're frozen. Great, I'm just frozen for a lot of it, guys. At least you can see the coaster go past. Is it gonna unfreeze? Hello? Is it gonna unfreeze? Hello? Is it gonna unfreeze? Hello? Is it gonna unfreeze? I don't know. Yeah, I've mentioned it a lot, but maybe you've seen this video and not seen my other videos. My plan for this year is to release more videos on TikTok and YouTube. Only if I feel like it though. If I don't feel like it, then I'm not going to push myself to do. So that includes like Panic Coaster videos, theme park videos, and just vlogs and stuff. Because you have the opening day vlogs like I usually do, like Pleasure Beach and One Towers. Probably not going full park opening day this year because of reasons I don't want to talk about. And then I can't go the day after, really, or the day after that, because the 29th of March is when I'm going to Europe Park for the first time, which is nice. I'm going there 29th to the 31st of March, and then when we get back, I don't know if it will be the same, but in 2025 the Easter holidays seem to be the best like week off from school that was quiet. Other than one day, which is the one day I was going to do top skates all day, was the day that was the busiest. And then I went full park on the second week, and I think schools down south have it a bit earlier, so they have the same one. Like the first week we have a bit north, is like they have, that's their second week. So the first week we have is their second week. I think it was last year. So then we had a week off and they didn't. So I went full park and it was really quiet, which is nice. So yeah, me and Lloyd will probably do that for the first time and go full park this year, if past holiday doesn't happen, because there's not been any news about it just yet. And yeah, we're placing a bunch of like pieces of trees of like wood. That's why I've searched up wood. I just had all the items that I've got are just wood. And yeah, you got the photo frame there, placed with wanted sign. It's just these small details I've added, just so like you're looking around, looking for the small details, which I do quite like. I'm just moving those branches back because it kind of blocks your way in the queue line. And now we're moving on to the station building, which I'm finally building. Station building, I'm finally building. The zero tube kind of got in the way of the roof. So I was trying to think what I could do, and then it just came in my head. I wanted to do some like roof supports, but it's actually just because it doesn't, like sort of the wood's, like the roof is broken. I did say in the real time section, because I always record the real time section before the voiceover. I did say I'll probably put some glass on it so then it's not blocking. No, so then you're not getting absolutely soaked inside of the station, but it's not blocking the view of the COG or going over the station. Because I do want that to be a view. And it was just there, I was just like, oh wait, you quit through it. So I took it down to 2 pieces and did that. And used the wooden support beams. And I spent quite a while trying to scale it to that size. Yeah. It probably would have been easier to do a different method to scale it to that size, but I didn't. and I was just checking because it didn't say, and I think it's okay there. It wants on the other side, so when I did actually duplicate it, I had to delete one of them. Yeah, I couldn't do that side, so I just didn't. It took me a while to realise I had to click through that piece on the other side. Yeah, it did take me quite a while. And you've got the wooden support pieces. Oh yeah, I had that one there, but I didn't copy that over. I've just realised that actually. Yeah, I didn't. So yeah, but yeah. If you don't know, guys, I usually say but yeah a bit too much in my videos, so I try not to say it, but I always end up saying it. But yeah, we're going to be doing the station light. Yeah, I was debating whether I'm not putting everything there, so it's not getting soaked. But we're doing some station lighting now. I hate how all the lights, other than like the spotlight ones, are all automatically set to nice early. Like, it's quite annoying, especially when I've got a blueprint that I've taken off someone, and then I use that blueprint, but the problem is that mine's gone blank. The lights are all set to night only because they're automatically set to that, because maybe they've turned off global illumination so it's not dark inside the building day. But then I've got it on so that then it's like it's not on, so I have to go and individually cook each one to select loop. And now we're just doing some things, I don't know, I was just testing for some things, but yeah, real time now. So hello guys, welcome to real time. Yeah, all of the rock work has now been finished. So today obviously we're doing the fuming. I'm not going to show you POV of the coaster just yet. That's going to have to wait until a bit later on. I'm not too sure why, I just kind of want to keep the coaster POV for a bit. Right, there it is. Need colour train, I'll probably try and remember to do that next episode. I've actually put a lot of lighting in, so if I remember I'll show you the park at night before the end of the video. But you've got this very uneven path here, which I do quite like. It's probably an echo of the rain sound effects because my mic is right next to the speaker. But anyway, enter the queue line, there'll probably be a sign there once I figure out the name of the coaster. But you've got Rockmere Woods, which is the woods that you enter. And you've got all this spooky lighting, it's all wet, and all these King Coaster plushies and stuff. And these wooden blocks that say play. And you carry on under this little canopy thing. And you've got this, which is quite creepy. And then you've also got rot-free wood. You've got this lantern there. Got some crates. As we carry on up, got all these like market things. You can't see the coaster anymore from here because of these rocks and trees. And as you continue down, you've got all these crates here, a minecart, some pottery, and then you enter this section through some gates where you've got another canopy here. You've got a boat, you've got some barrels, and a piano. I'm not sure if you'd be able to actually play that like in real life. We're entering the rotting woods. And yeah, you've got the King Coaster plushies again. And you got this, but now it's all been taken over by branches. On this side now says rotting wood. That does have to be pretty creepy, that face does. And you got the lantern there, which is now green flamed. This has been painted green. Got all these market things, which the store things have been taken off. Got these planks, these branches, more branches, all these planks, crates, branches, and the boat, but now it's like sort of rotted away, more rotten planks and stuff like that. Let's continue down. We've got that. And this piano, which now says as a wanted sign on. You'll see small little details as you go through the queue, you see the same props but they're slightly different, which I think is pretty nice. Then you enter the station, which isn't finished yet, but because of the zero G, I've had to make it so half of it's not on the cover, so if you've got close to a background and it's raining, then that's not a great thing, is it? I could do some like cover for it, but then you can't see this. Well, maybe I could use glass. Yeah, there it goes, just over the station. And it does look pretty cool. Also, some of the planks are green, like they're rotted away. I mean, the entire point of this coast, like the theme is like this demon that rots things. So you know, enter this sort of cabin that's rotted away. You thought I was going to show you a POV? No, it's just a quick way to get to the other side. And yeah, you've got the station building there. It does look pretty cool. Yeah, there it goes. Good. So here it looks now. There it goes. And over the station. It's there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I've done quite a lot of things today. I finished all the terrain, and also added quite a bit of theming. And I started this on Sunday. It's now Tuesday, so it's not taking me too long. I just love this part of the coast, like the view they get of it. I'm not too sure why, but I just love it. Just waiting for it to come past. There it goes. Yeah, if I remember, I'll change the colour of the train. That goes under the path and into the corkscrew, which actually looks better, because when I made it at first it was like a really small corkscrew. I was just like, that's a bit too intense, and then we built it and I was just like, that's too big of a corkscrew. But because other than the train, it looks nice. Got the waterfall down there. You have to exit the camera there. You can see a lot of lighting around. You know, you've got another waterfall down here. And they've got another big waterfall that might just here. Yeah, on the drop. It's quite loud, to be fair. And all of the like rocks at the back just kind of hide things that could be behind this. I won't upload this as a blueprint separately because, well, first of all, let's just select everything. I don't want to select all that though. Let's just deselect all the stuff at the back. I can save it as a blueprint. It's a terrain and everything. Like, I know I've done a lot of rocks, but still some of it needs that. So it's just a terrain like that. I could. I mean, let me know in the comments if you want me to, because I'll upload this as a full park once everything's finished. And I'll also put some like creepy music here as well. My inspiration for some parts of this was Dark Hollow at Alton Towers. Just, you know, you enter in the woods and there's all these abandoned like teddy bears and stuff. I do quite like it. So, going on the video now. I'll see you on the next episode, hopefully. Goodbye.